You're able to slip your hand inside the flat side. Do you want to lift what you find?
Depending on what his reaction is, I'm all a gush, right? I'm like I've just spilled on myself, and he's trying.
He's very attentive to you, does not seem to notice that your hand is inside of his jacket. You feel something leather.
I lift it as I lean into his neck and take advantage of the opportunity to kind of give him a kiss. I'm so sorry.
You lift a men's wallet, and it's larger than a modern day checkbook,
Jeez.
because that's what they carried, and it feels
Billfold.
fairly thick. Yeah, it's a billfold. Um, you're able to lift it and slip it into a pocket of your own or up a sleeve.
Right. Right. It's a very big, convenient coat.
You feel he's not shy about getting a little handsy as he helps you clean up your mess and
Let
keeps
me
you from
just dab
falling
that.
over because obviously you've had too much to drink.
Clearly.
And Banny, you're off to find the manager. Was somebody going over toward Robin? I couldn't remember.
Not yet. We were about to make that happen, and
Okay.
then
As you
the
looked
drink.
over, do a perception there, Cornell.
Ooh, I don't roll well on that. 17.
It looks like she is a drunken whore that just spilled a drink on herself and is getting felt up by her male companion. So
I nudged Blanca. Didn't you go over to her earlier? Is she planning a longer stay here at the chalet than we expected?
I just gave her an out. Apparently, she doesn't want it.
Your call, mission lead. Do you want me to go over there, or I mean, you're all for making things happen. Where's Bonnie at?
You know, I last I saw he was struggling with a door, and you, where did he go?
He's looking for the manager, I think, is what he said.
That,
He's gonna write a strongly worded letter at some point.
we I think your instincts are good with Robin. I don't. It's not like her to throw a drink. I mean, spill a drink on herself.
Right.
Um, why don't? I mean, I've already been over once. Why don't you just order a drink and get close and see if she needs assistance?
Yeah. Okay. I'll just listen in. And then when John gets back, I'll walk over there.
Yeah.
Can you can you get me another drink? Appenzell.
Wow.
Do you want me to stay over there and listen in, or do you want me to bring you a drink back?
I want the waiter to take his time serving you, and while you're there,
I'll tell you what. I'm gonna order an ale over there. I'm gonna take my time to finish it, and when I come back, I'll bring in Appenzell.
This is why you're single.
Listen,
Ouch.
listen. GIMP was one thing. You don't have to bring it up in the middle of a mission. It was still a good vacation.
I didn't mean anything by it. I'm sorry. I was just having fun. Are we good?
We're good. You know we're good.
I
So good. John missed it. That was so good.
Cornell. Damn it.
I'm gonna wash my hands since we got a second because I
God,
got
Benny. He just missed all of that. Love.
Yeah. He's busy writing a letter.
Hey, a sternly worded letter. This drink is at least half an ounce lighter than it should be.
What do you mean? Oh, as in like half an ounce of something in there?
Booze? No.
Yeah.
No.
I mean,
Blanca
this.
has had to temper her intake. I'm like,
Well, I would have loved to have seen her actually just straight up shoot the Jaeger and see what happens.
Yeah,
I
she's mission made right
hate-
now. That can't happen.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's why I said Cornell was sipping. Is he can't be knocking him back like Bjorn is on this drinking song. So every round he'll take a small sip of his Jaeger.
Hey.
He's not slamming him every round.
Yeah.
Well, Bjorn's been hitting it especially hard. And between the sleep last night, the high altitude drinking, he's now at a -2 on all of his actions.
Uh,
That
Man,
is the
maybe-
problem with being a functioning alcoholic.
it's, man, maybe our mission lead should lean a little more into that.
It's a little late to recover him from this journey. So we're just going to shepherd him through this moment.
So you're watching
Oh, actually, Cornell
Robin
had
with
actions.
Drunken Whore.
Yeah, Cornell is gonna head over to the bar and find a spot, one or two away, an open spot, one or two away from them.
Okay.
Robin. Yeah.
and order a cider.
You order a cider. It takes a few minutes for them to locate it.
And the whole time, I'm just kind of giving an ear to, and maybe occasional glances to observe Robin as a drunken whore,
Yeah.
because I feel like something's not right here.
I think
Robin
that's
is a pretty convincing drunken whore. In fact, you're convinced that that's exactly what she is at this moment, that there's no deception going on. She's just being a drunken whore cruising for German cock.
Yeah. Well, and your cider, I think it's made by Dickens.
That's what she's looking
yes,
for is
yes.
Dickens.
Right.
Out and in.
Dickens cider. Anyway.
I mean, he's kind of just observing the situation still, though, even though he's convinced that the situation is what it appeared.
Robin, you see Cornell move up to the bar. He's a few spots down, and the look on his face tells you that your performance as a drunken whore is convincing.
A
It takes
plus.
Can you hear me? It takes many years of practice. Don't try.
It's not an act, is what you're saying.
If it was an act,
She too was Blanca once.
Okay.
So
Blanca,
yes,
what
he
are you
is-
doing during all this?
Still kind of going on the scouting mission of counting the reducing numbers as each tram load leaves. Just keeping an eye on the clientele that are stacked up in here. And there's that group that's getting drunk with Bjorn and having their good time. There's the wait staff that are taking care of it all. After last night's faux pas, she's a little bit on edge still.
Well, because you've been paying attention to it, you see that there have been no tram groups escorted out of the chalet in an hour.
a whole hour goes by.
An hour's gone by with no tram groups, and it sounds like Blanca's the only one who has noticed this.
oh,
Well,
not
Except
really.
the Karen going to the management. But
yeah. I mean, he's
So
writing.
Karen,
He's writing a stern letter. I mean, really, all I've done is spilled a drink, so I'm not inebriated, and I haven't had action. So just say.
no, you've just been flirting and you've been occupied. And
Oh,
it just isn't something you've been noticing.
Did that drip on me?
it had,
Fanny, you do find a gentleman that looks like the manager. He's a little bit older. He's a little stouter, a little balder. And you've got that look on your face that you need to speak to somebody in authority. So he immediately stops and asks if there's anything he can do for you. He is also in Lederhosen.
Good.
I really want. No, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna say, are you in charge of the chalet?
Yeah. How may I help you?
I have questions. I pull out the badge and I show it to him discreetly. I'm here to understand exactly what's going on. We haven't seen any trams leave. We haven't seen anybody leaving on those trams. I've been
Yes, sir.
told.
I apologize for the delay, but the weather has mandated a delay.
Cut the bullshit. There's something out there. Tell me what it is.
I'm not sure I understand your meaning, sir. The weather is quite unpredictable up here.
Yeah, it
Is this your
howls.
first trip to the Rhone Valley?
The weather is howling outside. And it's not a howl that comes from wind, it's something else. What is out there?
Well, I don't want to cause a panic,
You're not going
but
to.
from time to time, there are timber wolves that come around. Mostly they're looking for the trash, but sometimes the timber wolves are too close to the lodges, and we don't want anyone injured.
Is there a place that we can speak privately? A room?
No, we're speaking privately now, and I have many people to attend to. And which agency did you say you were with? You're not with the Canton Police Department.
No, but I'm with an authority that's far higher than them. And let's
Hmm.
just say, take it under advisement that I am. We need to talk about what's going on this mountainside. And I would like to bring my compatriots in on this so that we could probably get to a resolution so that those timber wolves, whatever they are, don't affect our current situation.
Would it be acceptable to you if I were to shuffle your place in the waiting order a bit and get you onto a tram earlier?
Is there anybody leaving? I have this chit, and this chit says 3 o'clock. I don't think anybody's left.
I will see to it at once that you are on the next departing tram, sir.
I'll be back. Just stay visible, okay? And you should probably set aside a room because we're going to have a chat.
As you walk away, he wishes that he could kick Karen right in the crotch.
Right here.
Is the male version of a Karen? Tell me it's not a Ken.
It's not a Ken.
It's a Karen.
It's a Karen. It's always a Karen.
A Karen by any name is no gender. It's just a Karen.
If it was a Chad, it would be Abercrombie and Fitch Third Reich edition.
Oh yeah. Back to him.
I'm gonna make an appearance. I'm gonna look. I'm gonna move out and just do a quick whistle. See if I can get Cornell or Robin or Blanca's attention.
Oh, the only one that's really engaged is Robin. Robin, do a perception.
Okay. Robin has an action or a plan also, by the way. So whenever we're ready. 28. No, stand by. Plus 17 is a darn the bourbon. No, I was right. 26. Okay.
Usually the Banny is trying to get everybody's attention.
Okay. I'm still nibbling on Franz's ear, and I say,
He's enjoying that.
yeah, I have to go to the powder room. I'll be back.
I will count the seconds.
I know you will. And she says that in her most Clovian accent, and then saunters in her wet coat towards the bathroom without making eye contact at the moment anyways, towards Banny.
Do the rest of you join Mr. Elkind?
Mr. Karen, you mean?
Mr. Karen.
Karen Elkind.
Let's rendezvous. Give a head nod to Cornell.
I order an Appenzell to go.
I wait.
He's happy to take care of you. He asks if anybody else wants any beverages while he's here. Bjorn
just
keeps
the
another
Appenzell.
Jaeger.
Robin is going to go to the powder room, though taking note of where he seems to be gathering them. She wants to take a gander at the checkbook while she's in the bathroom safe fully, and then she'll join them.
Bjorn looks over at Blanca. It's quite the little sleuthva, yeah?
Just nod.
He probably used that word in all of his little chants and
Yeah, I poked in there once and twice.
Yeah.
Said poked into there. That sounds like it means something.
Recognizing the fire burned a little hotter while he was singing.
So, Karen, you've gathered all your friends around except for Robin, who's going off to the ladies' room.
Okay, I point at Cornell and say, Cornell heard howling. I was told by the attendant that if there's howling, they shut the doors and they keep everybody in. Has anybody left the building since that happened?
No.
You were checking. Thank you. I haven't seen anything either. I'm sure if you looked at all the chits, you would see that we are behind. I've told the manager that we're going to talk to him. So if you have any questions or thoughts, I would really appreciate it. Just bring it up. Okay.
I'm curious what Robin's agenda is. She seems to be intent on mounting.
You did that thing I was mentioning, right? Just a little communication thing going on?
Yeah, she hasn't deigned to use it, and I don't want to waste it unnecessarily, so I'll let her write.
You know, things happen.
Would the girl can't get laid if she wants to?
We're kind of mid-mission, but yes, we are stranded, so if she needs to stay warm while the rest of us freeze and shudder.
I have never let mid-mission stop me.
Yeah, I look at what Blanca just said. I just look at her and then look at Bjorn and go, "What is that matters?" This guy over here.
Management.
Usually, if there's a whole bunch of people outside of the room, he's in there doing something. I mean,
I haven't seen anything on this mountain that suggests that we are at risk for anything on our mission except being delayed. Although that horrible sound that came through the door, that wasn't wind, was it?
Well, you said it.
It wasn't wind. Trust me, that wasn't wind.
But was it an animal? I mean, what do you think it was?
It's not an animal I've ever heard. Granted, I mostly live in Zurich, and that's mostly just stray cats and dogs. But
a cat in heat's a pretty. Oh, Robin. Never mind. Let's go speak with the manager. If there's anybody who knows what's going on, at least there's a reason, because the tram operator came in and closed the door behind us, locked it up tight, and said nobody goes out.
We should alert the film crew that they're at the wrong location and tell them to come film over here.
Oh, you should at least threaten that, yeah.
Yeah, next time we get a chance, we're going to meet up with them and say, we heard it.
Need a perception from the four of you, including Bjorn.
Different die.
24 for Cornell.
20 for Blanca.
Go on, Banny.
24. It's a 24 for Benny as well.
Well, fortunately, Bjorn is your NPC. He gives you each an elbow and says, look, you see across the chalet, the manager is talking to the tram attendant, poking him in the chest, a little red-faced, and you see the tram attendant nodding his head, goes over to the door, puts his head down for a moment, and then turns the latch and announces that anyone holding a chit for 12:30 should join him immediately at the tram. Please, we're going to be hurrying across the plaza, across the patio, over to the tram. Hurry now, hurry, hurry now.
Now kill.
I
15.
wave at everybody and I say, we follow them. We follow them. We go with them. We protect. This, whatever's out there, I don't want anybody to.
Get close, everybody.
So the four of you gather around, everybody holding a 12:30 ticket that includes Mr. and Mrs. Fur Coat, who look like they're ready to go full Karen at any moment. And the 15 of them go shuffling out into the fog and the wind.
Did you just invis us?
Yeah, so take the whole group, get behind some kind of break line of sight with the larger group, and go put an invisibility sphere around us. Let everybody know to stay close. Standard protocol. We're going to follow this group.
Do we have Robin? Did Robin
I've got
show?
communication with her. I'll tell her.
Robin's in the ladies' room.
Okay.
Not being, I simply wanted to look at the wallet and then come back out.
Oh, I thought you went into the ladies' room and used a stall to make that examination.
Yeah.
That's where I always go when I steal a wallet.
Yeah.
Oh, but, I don't know when this times with her inspection of the wallet, but I will break silence with the message spell and tell her I've invisible now shadowing group towards tram. Will not leave mountain.
So this comes into your head as you are opening up the leather wallet.
It's her first time. Yeah.
Hot. Wait, what?
You find his identification. Franz Wilhelm Steiger, with a Köln address, on Steiger Road.
Goodness. Road.
You find a Alemani diplomatic immunity card tucked into the wallet. You find an assortment of business cards for tailors, jewelers, Mercedes dealers, et cetera, et cetera. You find a absolute shitload of bills, both in the Alemani currency and lira. That's what's made the wallet so thick and they're not even folded. It's just straight in there. There's got to be several thousands of lira worth of bills in here. No membership cards to secret cults. No, I'm a Knock Richter agent. Nothing else.
50-50 chance.
Yeah.
It's fine. Okay, so I just got that.
And you do notice that on his identification, it's not just Franz Steiger, it's Viscount Franz Steiger.
Sweet Jesus.
That's kind of big.
It's basically it's the son of the count.
Right.
Viscount. Yeah. Good for you.
Oh yeah.
Is that the third step?
VI.
Vi. Yeah.
It was mirror image to look like IV. You're gonna need one.
Robin always makes the best decisions.
I feel like Blanca is in my head for a moment as I take the diplomatic immunity thing out and bills and just put it in. I'm just putting it back in, and I'm going to I gotta figure out how to like go out with like a regular crew.
I thought you were lifting the cash out of it.
I
Are you
Didn't
not?
she
Are you
didn't
not
she
doing that?
didn't say I wasn't.
she did she's lifting the cash out and the diplomatic immunity, even though it's not
That's what I.
transferable.
That's what I thought she said.
But you know,
It's so the diplomatic community says Viscount Franz Steger on it.
It does.
Oh, then screw that. Sorry.
The
I'll simply
diplomatic
take.
community card is specifically for him, and it does have a photograph on it of him, um, even though driver's licenses do not. But the bills are untraceable.
Of course, right, and that's very true. So, damn it, I made the wrong call. So I'm just going to go ahead and go with that, and just take the bills. But I'm separating it. Otherwise, I'm putting it into my overstuffed coat.
So you
I'm gonna
keep the cash.
Yeah, I'm going to
Yeah.
put the billfold of enormousness back into my sleeve, and I'm going to take a peek out the door to see if there's a crowd forming there at the doorway. See if I see anyone.
The manager is over at the doorway. The doors are closed. You see him peeking out one of the windows. There's a few other people gathered around. They look like guests or backpackers.
No Banny, no Cornell or anything
You do
trying to
not
rush
see your
the door.
friends anywhere in the chalet, and all of the happy goodness singing over at the fireplace is left along with the Viking.
Okay. Well, the message still said what it said, so I'm going to trust it.
Yep.
There's not usually only one exit to a place, though, is there?
No.
So I'm going to perceive poorly if there's any other way out of here. Pretty
You
poorly.
start slowly making your way around the perimeter of the chalet.
Trying to avoid the Viscount.
Nope, that's a closet.
Whoops. There should be a perimeter around here somewhere.
Outside in the fog and the storm. It's hard for you to all wrap your head around the fact that it's probably only 1 o'clock or 1:30 in the afternoon. It feels like nighttime. It's bitter cold. You see the bundled up shapes moving as a crowd ahead of you in the direction you remember the tram station was. Visibility's down to about 5-6 feet. You get under the shelter of the tram station. There are a couple of lights here that helps a little bit. And the tram operator is quickly hurrying people into the tram while he looks past them, looks over his shoulder. Hurry now. Hurry, hurry. Don't want anyone to be frostbit.
I make eye contact with whoever's within range and say, "Keep an eye out. Just keep
Everybody
watching.
stay close. Don't wander outside. Otherwise, you'll become visible.
Everybody stay close." Okay.
Let Banny kind of guide us. This is more his terrain than mine.
The tram operator gets everybody inside, slides the doors shut, and disengages the tram, and it immediately starts moving off through its clamps and then descending.
Okay.
You are alone out here in the wind, and the
tram
fog.
operator still has no idea that he's alone here.
Stay close to him. Keep
Yeah.
him
The
safe.
tram operator got on board.
Oh, he got on board. Oh, okay.
He did,
Okay.
and took the tram away.
Okay.
So you four are the only ones out here at the tram station.
Let's make our way back. I just wanted to make sure these people made it safe. But listen and watch and see if there's anything out there, because whatever there is, we have to understand what it is.
Let's just take a minute here. We've got another 8 minutes on this invisibility. Let's listen and see if there's anything out here that we should be paying closer attention to. If we're going to have to Sherpa everybody out of the building,
Yeah.
I can't sustain this.
Yeah. No.
Roll your perception.
Ah, man. 24.
Nope.
18.
Bjorn got a 30.
Son of a bitch.
He goes, you hear him over the storm. He goes, uh-oh.
What? What do you hear?
Now
Can't
you
hear
can
it.
all see him, right? Even
Yeah.
though you're invisible. You see he's looking down at the snow on the right, and he points.
Look down at it. What is he seeing?
There's a print in the snow. It's probably the size of a dinner platter. It's bigger than any bear print you've ever seen. And it's got 4 toes and what looks like an opposable thumb. But all the toes end in a tip, like where a claw
Claws.
goes into the snow. And it's deep. It's deeper than any print Bjorn has ever left.
Shit. We have the camera, but do we have flash bulbs?
I can change the f-stop and go on a long. Well, let's use your camera. We've got a tripod. That way we don't get any shaking in the image.
Yeah. We got to set it up though, and it's going to take some time. You guys watch my back.
Yeah. Do your work. We'll keep an eye out.
I'll start setting it up and point it down, and we need to, if we can get a little illumination on here, that'd be ideal.
Pull out my cameo.
Mm-hmm.
It shouldn't shed light outside the invisibility, but it should make it readable or
Seeable.
Do a perception, Blanca.
26.
You see another print. Same direction this one is facing, slightly off to the left, and roughly 7 feet away.
Who's got the true seeing glasses? Who's got those?
His name is Bjorn. No,
Yeah, I walk over quietly and poke Bjorn.
What?
Glasses? Do you have the glasses?
You people put things in my bags, make me carry them around. I don't know what you're putting in my pockets, what you're taking out.
Hey, you're fine. You can carry everything.
Then just dig around for it, because you could have put a live muskrat in there. I don't know.
Well, as long as it wasn't
Bjorn
a
is
live
part
grenade.
artillery piece and part inventory.
He's the. I start looking for the rucksack and seeing if I can find the glasses of true seeing. Did that print just appear, or is that something?
She just noticed it, so.
Yeah, that's right. Did you say anything when you noticed it?
Cornell, roll a perception, please.
19.
Total 19?
Total 19.
You feel the urge to duck, but it's a little delayed, and you sense more than see something large passing over your head, and then you all jump when there is a tremendous crash of metal about 14, 15 feet off to your left, out amongst the round wooden tables on the terrace. Just a crash. It sounds like somebody dropped a dumpster from a 4-story building.
Oh my gosh.
That sound. Did Blanca hear that awful noise clear enough to replicate it?
It was tough to hear over the drunken singing going on.
Okay.
Did you say Cornell felt that whatever that was soar over him?
Yes.
He wants to flip around and see if he can scan in. Probably not, because scan into the darkness.
It came from right to left. It crashed on the left.
Mm-hmm.
You turn and do a perception. To the right.
There we go. That's a lot better. 30 total.
Somebody has piled up snow over just beyond the tram station in just this ridiculous mound in the middle of nowhere. And that's about the time that two red spots, glowing spots, appear near the top of this snow mound. And you hear a deep rumble of
Bunny, flip the camera around.
Do
Bonnie,
I
flip the
hear
camera
that?
around.
Do I hear the growl? Do I hear the growl?
You all hear the growl.
I actually do. Flip the camera, and it's on the. It's. I have it set up on a tripod. I'm going to turn towards that sound, and I'm going to click, which is not going to be helpful because it's a slow.
The GM said you all hear a growl.
Okay.
Except for you, Robin.
She hears a growl, but it's that lunch that she had that she's trying to get rid of in the rest.
It's the German creeping up behind her.
That's fair. Too much Wiener Schnitzel.
Oh, he's going to feed you his Wiener Schnitzel.
But did I hear the crash? That's all I want to know.
We are going to need a initiative dice, please.
Son of
Way
a
to go,
bitch.
Bjorn.
Winning or not? Okay,
You're
not winning.
Pretty damn fast.
That's not bad. 31.
How'd you do, Cornell?
Oh, I thought you were. Okay, yeah, I'll roll a new one. Yep. That's going to be a 23.
23. Blanca?
21.
Let me just check our friend here.
Our friend?
Bjorn?
Hey,
Yeah, exactly.
this
Bjorn or a bond?
This isn't a fight, guys. This is a race to see who gets to meet the creature first. He's our friend.
Now we are
Totally our
invisible, correct? Are we invisible currently?
Yes.
We're
Nobody's
probably
done an
another
attack.
5 minutes.
We didn't.
Nobody's
We haven't
attacked.
broken it. Yeah, but if he can see
But-
through it, that's another thing.
If he can smell
That's true.
imprecise, he knows we're there.
General
He just
direction.
Can't see it. And snowstorms are probably something he's used to dealing with, so don't feel safe.
No, I'm not. Yeah.
So don't feel sorry.
Danny, you are going to, you just swung your camera around. You're going to need to do a separate perception if you want to be able to see what Cornell saw. Cornell, that's why you had to do 2 rolls. One was your perception to see it. The other one was initiative.
Okay.
Come on. I really want to take a picture of this. Oh, son of a bitch. 22.
Your last photo consists of.
I heard the direction of the growl. I'm really not focused on. I have enough film in this thing, so I was just clicking. But considering f-stops and the amount of exposure time, I could just get a big blurry mess. Who knows?
I don't think he's talking about the last photo on the film roll. He's talking about existential last
The
photo.
existential last photo.
The
ever
last-
taken by
Last
Dan.
photo of Banny. Or
Banny.
that Banny has taken.
All you see is whipping snow and fog.
I'm going to say, where the fuck is it?
And are you?
I point in the direction of the growl because I heard that growl.
So
I
it's
mean-
going to be 1 action per shot because this is not a digital Nikon. It's
Yeah.
click,
Click,
wind,
wait.
wind.
Yeah, wind, click, wind. Yeah, I totally expect that. And we don't have like a high amount of light, so it might even take longer. But I am furiously clicking away,
Okay.
keeping it steady, but clicking away.
You are an awesome National Geographic photographer.
Yes!
Even though the bull rhino is charging at you, you stand your ground and take your pictures.
I have a new calling. You see, that's the thing. Every time you see one of these blurry photos, usually they dive the camera at the wrong time. They always dive the camera. I want to
Just stay.
just take the picture while it's charging at you.
Blanca, what are you going to do? I'm sorry, Cornell, you're next.
Oh man.
You see it.
You
I
do see it.
That doesn't.
You did see it.
I no longer see it.
You do not see it anymore.
Oh shit.
Then I'm gonna strain my eyes and see if I can spot it again.
Okay.
Did I get those glasses of true seeing out of
Bjorn's pack, right?
out of Bjorn's pack while I was digging around? Because I put some time behind that.
Yeah, I'd say you found them.
Okay, I haven't put them on yet. Still got the camera.
I need you to roll a percentage. You don't want 50 or below.
Great. So I'm gonna take the
Something else lost to the Matterhorn.
64.
All right, so you don't grab his reading glasses.
Man, these
is
are
really easy
horrible
for me.
glasses.
Oh my God, Bjorn,
You're blind.
Cornell, you are looking again.
Yes, 24.
You just see the storm.
Oh man,
I lost it. Does anybody else have sight on it?
Bjorn and Blanca. Blanca, what's your dexterity?
Straight dexterity is a 14 plus 2.
You're faster than Bjorn, so you go next.
I wanted to mimic that sound, but I didn't get a good bead on it.
What did Cornell just say?
Cornell is close by. He was the last one to get a good look at it. I'm worried that if it does something, I will have to do a reaction, but I'd rather have him be more active. Haste on Cornell.
Turn and haste Cornell.
Spend my third action to just concentrate and try to extend my senses to see if I can hear anything.
Okay, go ahead.
Are you doing a perception then, Blanca?
Never mind. The hood flaps around. I can't hear a damn thing.
Bjorn is looking for it. $27. He's got his axe in one hand and he's got the Yeti in the other, the firearm Yeti.
Yes.
And he is looking all around and he goes, I can't see it either. At which time you all hear the howl that Cornell heard earlier, but it's very close. It cuts right through you. And I'm going to need a willpower save from everyone.
Cornell gets 27.
29.
Okay.
Willpower.
But you're all invisible. You're safe.
29.
You know, sometimes taking a photograph can be an offensive action.
I mean, are you paparazzi?
I think Bjorn's gonna use his hero point.
He's gonna use his hero point.
Good.
Because
Good.
well, Will's hard.
Will can be hard.
No kidding.
Oh
All
no.
that
We
drinking.
we
Will
see
Yeah.
a chill.
The singing and the
We
drinking
see
and the
a cold
Jägermeister.
sweat from.
15 minus 2 is a 13. He had a critical failure.
Oh. Did he get rid of it with the hero point?
No, that was the hero
Oh,
point.
that was the hero point. So instead of a failure, he used his hero point and got a critical failure.
What is it with you people and the hero points?
You
What is it
people-
with you?
That's
What is it
racist.
with you who gets 20s after a hero point? It never
don't
works
know.
that way. It never
I
works
think-
that way.
Wait, does nobody else think about unicorns?
Yeah.
We didn't,
and
we
that,
didn't grow up in an orphanage wishing for a better life.
yeah, that is true. Rainbows coming out of their asses is another thing. And I could probably take a little of that. Goodness gracious. Oh.
Bjorn lets out a scream that almost equals that of what he just heard and
Can I-
begins to back away into the fog with just this panicked expression on his face.
That scares me.
I have to roll a will save.
I know.
Because if
You
he's
all need to check.
if he's scared,
Oh shit!
Morale.
oh, good God.
Okay.
Okay.
Alrighty then.
God damn it.
Something big and white and furry leaps down into your midst from where it was parked up on the roof of the tram station.
Oh, son of a bitch.
And it comes down with a scream, and you can suddenly see it. It's huge. It's got to be 14, 15 feet tall.
Oh god.
Bigger than any bear you've ever seen in a museum. Its eyes are just blazing red. Its claws are enormous, and it picks a target.
Here it comes.
I
It
hate
goes
being
after-
prescient like that.
It goes after Cornell.
Oh.
Of course it does. He's the fall guy.
Oh
In the
no.
past.
I'm the fall guy.
It lands, and you feel the terrace boards crack underneath it from the impact, and it lashes out with, looks like, what is its reach?
10 feet.
It's huge. I think it's a 8-foot reach.
Yeah, 10. Yeah. So
And
8-foot
it's-
reach.
Did they go by 10?
They go
Yeah,
by 5
fives,
feet,
five
but
fives.
increments,
So it's
yeah.
a 10-foot reach.
Yeah.
It slashes at you with a claw. I don't think a 17 is going to do it, is it?
no, definitely not.
Oh.
Ooh.
It must have thought you were closer or taller because it misses, shrieks, and swings its other claw at you.
The Yeti's glasses are at your feet, by the way.
Fell off when he jumped down.
Oh.
28.
That'll hit.
Oof. Oh, jeez. A man dedicated to his art.
Yeah.
Man dedicated to his art. Still takes pictures.
Oh, I hope you get a good one, Bonnie.
The last picture of Ben.
The last picture of Cornell, probably.
You take 15 points of damage, Cornell.
Okay.
and I need another will save.
All right. Oh, that's unfortunate. 16.
What did you
Oh.
get?
16.
16 total.
Yes, sir.
Would you care to use a hero point?
Do I get to know if I critically failed first?
That will not be a critical fail.
No, let's see. You know what? Let's.
I want to survive if I have to stabilize.
Yeah, let's use it. Let's use it. Let's use it. Let's use it right now.
Oh, you're gonna use it? Oh boy.
I'm gonna use it, and I rolled the exact same thing.
Oh, you shitting me?
You used it.
Mm-hmm.
All right. You are frightened 2.
Oh, damn! That's a single failure.
Yeah. The Vikings. He's a little bit scared.
And he has a -1 already, so like -5.
It's minus
5, right? Yeah. Oh, 6. Ow!
critical failure here is frightened 4, and then he's also a -2. So let me adjust his.
Underwear.
And this is why we stay away from the Jägermeister. Yeah.
There we go. Just had to adjust his initiative. And Cornell, you are hasted. Haste doesn't change your order, though, correct?
Correct.
It gives you an extra action.
Gives you an extra action.
All right, copy that. Banny, back to you.
I see the creature now, right? It's obvious.
Hang on. Let's see if you do see it.
Oh, come on. It just crashed
It's
into the...
huge. It's freaking huge, and it just hit Cornell.
Well, it just crashed into the boards at our feet.
What's your perception DC?
Well, if I'm going off a DC, it would be a... Well,
Yeah.
how does that work?
So take.
Perception plus 10.
Oh,
Yeah.
25.
You saw it claw your friend, and then you didn't see it anymore.
Oh, you gotta be shitting me.
You've got fog and blowing snow.
Okay, I'm gonna do a hardcore perception on that.
Right. Spend the action. Good God.
Good Lord. I am looking. I
Your
take
second one?
two actions to find it, but on the second one, I roll a 32.
Okay. On your second, you see that it either jumped or crawled its way back up to the roof of the tram station, where it is crouched and still 8 feet tall.
God
rich-
damn. I point the camera up and I take a picture and I say, "It's on the roof!" And this time I'm going to mark it as well. It's hunted prey now. So I get a +2 against it. But
Against your photograph?
against the fucking...
It's going to be such a good photograph.
It's going to be an amazing photograph, but...
The calendar quality.
That's why I bought this goddamn thing in the first place.
That's a picture that should go in your travel guide to the Matterhorn.
That is absolutely...
That's right.
I'm going to
When
show
visiting
up...
the Matterhorn,
When
try not
visiting
to
the
be killed by
Matterhorn,
this.
guests of the Yeti stay in Chalet Bowl.
Shit. But so that's my third action is to mark it. Well, yeah. The second perception mark it. I'm marking it.
Mark it. Yeah. So hunt prey. You're hunting.
I'm hunting
prey
on as my last action.
So you're saying you're sacrificing the picture.
No, the picture is there. The thing is that a perception could be part of an action, but I took the first action entirely to look around. I couldn't see it.
Like, oh,
the second one, take the picture, hunt prey on it.
Okay.
So yeah.
Yeah, +2 for all your perceptions in the future. Good luck.
Cornell.
F that.
Yep.
And
It
I pointed it out, so I hope that everybody
Helps.
It's a +2 to aid everybody else in the process.
So Cornell, you're frightened too, but it is your turn and you are hasted. Banny just screamed that it was on the roof.
Oh, it's back up on the roof?
And he took a picture of it.
It's no longer in front of me.
No, it's gone. It clawed you, you stumbled away from it, and then it was not there anymore.
I'm gonna draw my Ragnar.
Okay.
And then train it up on the roof and see if I see it.
Make
And
your roll.
You got a quick draw too, right?
No, because Cornell had too many class feats and not enough skill feats, so I had to pick and choose which ones to keep, unfortunately, and that's one that didn't make the cut.
Gotcha.
Which is a real bummer because that is a great feat.
It is a great feat.
What's your perception?
Perception is 22.
22. So you don't have to roll. I do.
Oh, my perception is 14. So my
24.
DC would be 24.
Mine is 2 for being frightened.
Well, if you're making it against me, then I am not at a penalty because I'm not making it. Well, is it checks and DCs? No, it is checks and DCs. You're right. So 22 total.
But you would also get a +2 because I aided him by pointing it out in the first place. So I think it negates, but it's up to you guys.
That's fair. Let's see if our buddy can hear what he does.
In a
Hey,
fucking
little buddy.
blizzard, he just
24. Your number's a 24?
Yes.
You look up and you just see storm and fog and blowing snow.
Does he succeed on a 24 or does he?
You don't see anything up on the roof of that tram station.
Okay.
In that case, I will. Let's see, one to draw, so I have 3 actions left. 2 actions to ready an action to shoot it if I happen to see it. If it moves.
I could do active perceptions, and it would burn an action, but I was doing active perceptions to find it.
That's a seek action, I suppose.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, let's do that. We'll see how bad I roll.
No. See how good you roll.
Yeah.
No,
Son of a bitch.
You ruined it. You ruined it. This is your
Really?
fault, Eric.
Is this a break a leg moment? You have to
Yeah, you
go with
ruined
the
it.
low, not with the high.
No, you ruined it there. 18 total.
There's definitely nothing up on the roof of that.
So not.
So not.
Okay.
Okay, so 1 action to draw, 1 action to perception to seek. I
Is
can't use
seek
the haste.
1 action or 2 actions?
I think it's 1.
Seek is 1.
But I don't think I can use the hasted action to ready an action.
It's 1 action for seek. Yes.
I thought it didn't matter. I thought it was just a regular action, but
No, it can only be used for strike or stride.
Gotcha.
So I've got nothing else.
You could do another seek and see if you hit it this time.
Sure.
Yeah. Just in time to die.
We'll flail around in the darkness. No.
Very Tai Chi. Oh, shit.
Very tight.
Nope. It's not happening. I'm not meant to see it.
All right.
You're literally not meant to see it.
Blanca, you're next.
Try to
This was
pierce
not the Sasquatch.
try to pierce the blizzard with my senses. I gotta see what this thing is. He said it was up on top. I'm just gonna.
What's your perception DC?
Oh, perception DC is an 11. Oh, 21.
Jeez. Fail.
You see it.
For Blanca, it like goes. Whoops.
Please make a will save.
It's Beauty and the Beast, right? It just melts.
Yeah.
Will save.
Beauty.
That's not bad.
Tale as old as time.
23.
You save, so you are not terrified.
Oh.
And this thing is crouched right where Banny said it was. Everybody's looking at it, but apparently not everybody sees it. And its left claw is just dripping blood onto the bloody roof. The thing's got teeth that are at least 6 inches long.
Confusion.
Yay!
You throw confusion.
Confusion is a willpower save. He's trying to not be befuddled.
Okay.
His DC target is a 26.
For will, which is.
I do believe in spooks. I do believe in spooks.
We wouldn't consider this affecting dreams, correct? Isn't fear-based?
Arcane, occult. Let's see. It's emotion, enchantment, and mental.
Okay.
Wow. That's very specific dreams.
Right, there's only like 3 spells that do dreams. I
That's
think.
a will save.
Yep.
You cast at it. And then what do you do?
It depends on his degree of success. If it's a critical success, he is unaffected. So a 36, he is unaffected.
Okay.
If he's successful, he babbles incoherently and is stunned 1.
So he acts like Banny.
Hey.
If
Shit.
if he fails, he is confused for 1 minute.
Do any of you speak Aklo?
Oh no.
Oh shit. It's the one thing that I could possibly.
If
Why-
you would, I need all 5 of you to make a fortitude save
Oh my gosh.
as it babbles in the only language it knows.
Oh yes.
Shit.
Cornell
I'm
gets
sorry.
a
Not
30.
Did you
31.
say will?
Oh, it's Aklo. What's
It's
the
fortitude, isn't
It's
it?
fortitude.
Yeah? What's the will save against Aklo? It's in the book.
Yeah, it is.
Oh yeah. It is in the book
The
for
book.
Aklo.
25?
I totally think you get it. And I don't think Aklo is as dangerous at these later levels.
20 is what it is in the book.
Okay.
But I suppose it could always be modified, but yeah.
So the last time you guys heard Aklo, it made you nauseated and disabled you. It looks like none of you are affected by it this time.
Yeah.
But some of you see the creature just jabbering and shaking its head like a dog trying to get something off. Some of you don't see it up there at all.
We would get some pluses against it if it was making noise, but maybe not.
Did you have another action, Blanca?
Let's see. I did perception, which was free, and then the cast, which was 2 actions. So did he succeed or fail? I'm not sure.
It's just
Fail.
it looked like a fail, but you're pretty sure because he's just started babbling in whatever language that was.
So on a success, he babbles and is stunned 1. On a failure, he's confused for 1 minute. It can attempt a new save at the end of each of its turns and end the confusion.
He succeeded, so he's stunned 1, and that's where you got the babble.
I have 1 action left. I'm going to move underneath the cowling of this so that if he jumps back down again, I'm not an available target.
Gotcha.
Maybe 10 feet, just enough. I want to be close to the group, but not a target. That's me.
Cornell, you are frightened 1. You're not frightened 2 anymore.
Roger that.
And it's your action.
All right. I hear a noise coming from the top of the tram station.
Yep.
Do I see this beast now?
You finally see it.
Whew.
Because its hiding ability just rolled a 1.
It's decloaked.
It is crouched right at the edge of the roof. You can't imagine how you couldn't see it before. The thing is 14 feet tall.
Which Eve did you jump under, Blanca? Are you under the tram or are you under the building?
She's under the covering that the Yeti is
Sitting
on
on.
top of.
Yeah.
I train my weapon on the Yeti, but then I flick my eyes down to her. Are we taking this thing down? And I pull the trigger.
Sure you are.
We'll see. 28 to hit.
28, you're at a -1. For
yes.
frightened. What are you shooting?
Ragnar.
You hit it.
Is it flat-footed because of stun, or?
So it can't act while it's stunned. Stunned usually includes a value which indicates how many total actions it loses, possibly over multiple turns. So it's only 1. Each time you...
Can you act against something that's stunned? I think that's the key. It's going to have to be, does your ability, does it make it flat-footed that it's stunned?
I don't see anything about flat-footed here.
Well, isn't flat-footed like you can't defend yourself?
Stunned might also have duration.
I think isn't that?
Flat-footed is -2 to armor class, basically.
But,
Well, right,
but it's the status that is important for rogues.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it gives you your bonus, I think, if it were flat-footed, but otherwise just flat-footed is -2 AC, right?
Stunned says nothing about flat-footed.
Okay. I am curious about that, but we don't need to focus on it right now. So
wait, do you have the initiative on it though? Is that something relevant? Rogue,
no.
flat-footed.
It's already acted.
No, that only happens on the first action.
Note that confused and unconscious do explicitly include flat-footed. For example, stunned is more about denying willful actions. So you cast confusion on him,
but he wasn't.
He's not confused. It's just stunned.
Okay.
So yeah, it doesn't matter. It's fine. I'm not worried about it. Oh, that's real sad though. That damage. Let's see. That's gonna be +4 is 7 damage.
7.
7.
You put a bullet in it.
And then I will try to put another. That's probably, I might miss at a 20. 19 with the frightened.
19 is a miss. Your bullet sails into the storm.
We'll get one more off if we can. 26, 25 with frightened.
Oh, good. Good, nice roll.
Roll the
You
17
get
on
a
that one.
-10 on the third shot.
That's with a 17.
Oh, okay.
I rolled a 17 plus 9 for my bonuses. So yes. On my first shot, that would have been a 35.
All right,
So it was a -11 on it, right? -10 and the frightened of 1, right?
Yeah, what did I say? Well, I'm agile, so it would only be -8.
-8 and so -9 total because frightened. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So yeah, the math works out on that, right? Think on what I said.
I think you're right. Yeah, because you said 35. It was a fresh shot. Yeah. Actually, then 26 to hit.
26, but then frightened is -1.
Okay.
Oh, I thought that was -9.
You still hit it.
Cool.
You damage.
Put 7 more points of damage to it.
Slightly more, but not much more. Rolled another 1. So let's see. That's 5 plus 9 damage.
And Cornell is done.
I do have one more action because I'm hasted.
Mr. Haste.
Oh, that's right.
I might as well shoot one more off into the sky.
Natch it, baby. I
You know
shouldn't
what?
Wait, that shouldn't have been a -8, shouldn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was-
because
You shot twice.
I shot 3 times already.
Three
Yeah,
times
yeah,
already. Oh, good
Yeah.
God. Yeah.
So this would
okay.
be my 4th shot.
So merely -12.
All you need is a 20.
That's it.
That's it.
It happened. I didn't get a 20. I got a 2. So that's a miss.
Yeah.
It's right next to the 20 on the dice, but you know.
It is right next to it, right? Yeah. Damn.
Cornell, you are now not frightened anymore.
Awesome.
As soon as you
And-
It
saw
was all that
draw
lead
blood,
you pumped into the air.
It's Bjorn's turn, and Bjorn swings up the Yeti and shrieks something in Gutnish, still at a -5 for his first shot. 3 of it from fright, 2 of it from, well, 1 from alcohol, 1 from no sleep. 11.
It's not bad. 27 at least.
11 plus 13 is 24. Plus 4 is 28. I'm sorry, it's a 16. 27 minus 5
Oh,
is
Oh.
a 17.
ow.
He bangs off the ridiculously loud Yeti, and it misses.
Triggers
But-
several
but-
avalanches in the process.
No doubt.
But can Robin hear that?
We'll get to you, you little slut.
You
He
mean bitch
fires.
slut?
He fires a second time. That one misses.
He's at a serious disadvantage as it is.
He really is. He's not even going to waste another round, but he is going to use his move to run underneath the covering next to Blanca. And he drops to frighten 2. You've never seen him this pale or this shaken before. It's a little unsettling.
Yeah.
Way unsettling.
Make a will save.
It's scarier than a Yeti within 30 feet.
He's charging up against the Jabberwocky,
You hear
but he had
You
the sword, so
another howling scream split the night.
Oh God.
if you save against it once, do you get bonuses against saving again?
Banny, it's your action.
Okay. Do I see it? Oh, it's still confused. It still has its moment, right? So
The confusion's over now.
Done.
Yeah.
Done minus 1.
It lost a single
Oh.
action on its turn.
Sorry. Did the
No, it
Yeti?
lost,
Did the Yeti
stun is
move?
a
Yeti
full round,
hasn't-
isn't it?
yeah, Yeti hasn't actually acted yet, has it?
Right.
Yeah, it did.
Oh, it did.
It did. Did
Yes.
it take its bleed damage for having been shot? Okay.
Put your mouth on that microphone.
You
Just
just weren't-
Actions, yeah.
You just
Sorry.
weren't privy to what it
I'm-
did on its
what it
action.
did. Okay.
Making sure.
How's that microphone taste?
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Kinda
there?
minty.
First off, do I get a passive detection? Do I get to see it before it decides to do what it does?
A passive detection.
In other words,
Yeah, just innate.
do I the perception like
Without
does
a seek
does
action.
it roll under my perception?
Sure, roll a d20.
25. I have a 25. Okay. I get a 21.
You don't see it up on the roof.
I am going to
In
do a
the
seek
storm.
action again. That is a 27.
You don't see it up on the roof.
God. Oh wait, it's a 29 because I have a plus 2
right.
against
Hunt
it now.
prey. Hunt
Yeah,
prey.
I
Good
have a
call.
plus 2
Oh,
now.
in that case, you don't see it up on the roof.
Fuck you. I had to do another seek action. And I'm going to do another seek action.
Oh, all 3 actions.
Oh, fuck. Man, I rolled a 1 and a 4. So, yeah, let's just move on.
Yeah, you don't see it up on the roof.
I don't see it. I don't see it. I'm going to call out.
That's when like an arm comes up behind you, grabs you, and takes you.
Cornell, you are not impaired and you are hasted.
I check to see if Bonnie's just blind. Is it up on the roof?
Take a dice roll at it.
Oh, 20.
You don't see it up on the roof.
Fuck. Just need to get this.
I'm gonna move towards the main doors, the doors that were locked closed.
Okay.
Double doors.
You'll be moving away from your group.
It's a long ways,
how far
right?
away is it?
It's about 30 feet from where you are at the tram station to the doors to the chalet.
I just don't think we all want to be standing right next to each other like that if it jumps down. So yes, I'm gonna move towards the chalet.
Okay.
And then at least I'll have vision of the roof if it gets back up there, whereas they can't see it.
Go ahead and make another roll.
A little better, not much. 23.
And you still don't see it up on the roof. But what you do see is what that big metallic crash was.
It was.
It was a big barbecue grill that is now just mangled and twisted, lying out amongst the tables.
Interesting. Okay. I'm gonna, let's see, did a perception and a move, right?
Yep.
Then I'll use the 2 remaining actions to ready an action to shoot it if I do happen to see it.
Okay. Blanca.
The big Viking standing next to me.
You hear his teeth chattering and you see him shaking.
It was on the roof. Do you want to get up to the roof?
No.
I'm here. I'm fine.
How far away is Cornell?
Cornell's about 30 feet away. It looks like he retreated toward the chalet.
Banny's still there with his camera.
Yeah.
Say it. Just spout nonsense, really. I'm basically confused as well.
God, you guys. I had a plan and it's just coming unraveled.
It is cold and the wind is just biting through your coats at this point.
We don't have to end this thing out here. Let's do a tactical retreat back to the shelter. Move 25 feet towards where Cornell went. And in doing so, I'm sure I'll get an angle to look up again and try to perceive where it's located.
Go ahead.
21.
You don't see it up on the roof.
Glance up nervously back towards Cornell. Are you heading back? Are you heading back?
You went muted.
I just wanted a different vantage. Make sure it wasn't just standing on top of you guys. But I lost it.
Let's withdraw to shelter. I don't think this thing will go inside. If they can lock the doors and keep it out, there's no need for us to fight this thing. We protected who we needed protecting. Now let's protect ourselves.
I'm with you.
Everybody, fall back.
Bjorn doesn't need to be told twice. He comes racing toward you.
Can I help anybody else get moving? I will spend 2 actions to replicate the Yeti's sound the opposite direction of the lodging we're headed to.
Okay.
It will,
Out into the storm.
it will amplify to the level of 4 human voices at maximum volume. So trying to capture that sound and just cast it across the valley as a distraction.
You do. It is chilling to everybody to hear that Yeti noise coming from somewhere out in the storm. What's even more chilling is it's answered. One from the right and one from the left, somewhere out in the storm.
Oh, shit.
And you are all at the door to the chalet.
Well, not me.
Cameraman.
Right.
You're still standing out there in the storm?
Well, I didn't really have much time to move since they've moved. As soon as I get a chance, believe me.
Yeah. Blanca's turns over.
You're going to fold up your tripod and your camera and hurry toward the door? You get to the door. Which one of you is going through first?
Who's top of the order?
Cornell.
Well,
No, I'm sorry, Banny.
I fold, I pick up, and I run. I have 30 moves, so I would get to the door. I will grab the door and open it up. That's probably all I can do.
You grab the door and go chicka, 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 chicka.
Bam, bam, bam!
Bam, bam.
Yeah.
The manager's face appears on the other side of the frosted glass.
Well, he sees 4 people now. We've all taken shot. No! Oh, actually, no, I've been outside of the sphere of where Blanca was. I didn't take any shots.
You
We're,
see
yeah, we're
four
all visible.
frosted, frozen people outside.
Banny sickles, if you
He
will.
reaches up and closes the curtains over the window.
We know we're going to do this, guy. Oh.
Did
believe me.
Robin hear a Yeti go off? Har har.
Do a perception, Robin.
Thank you. It is rather loud, and she was trying to get out.
Absolutely is.
There's my natch for the potential evening.
You did hear it, even as you were gargling the Nazis' Wiener Schnitzel.
That's not what happened, but okay. So she was searching for an alternative way out other than the main entryway. Heard
That's
the
right.
bang.
You were making your way around, and you heard the unmistakable boom of the Yeti about the time that you find what may be an outside door.
But not the main door everyone's at.
No, you were
Okay.
making your way around the edge, the perimeter.
Is there a little table or anything that I can use to prop the door open as I crack it open?
Sure.
Attempt to? Okay.
There's a chair nearby. You could use a chair.
Perfect. Try to open the door from the inside.
Door swings out into the storm.
Put the hood up, put the chair in position, and I'm going to go around the direction towards the front where I'm intended to go.
Okay. You find yourself out on a walkway. You know that the main chalet has an exterior
Patio.
wooden walkway that's kind of like a U around the building as it faces out over the valley. So you've got narrow walkways up each side and then the big terrace out front. So you know that you're on the left side of the chalet. Somewhere up ahead on your left should be the tram station. If you follow this walkway, it should take you to the terrace. Do a perception, please.
25. Let's see. He fired that shot. Maybe only 12 seconds went past that.
Some idiot, has piled a huge amount of snow on the walkway ahead of you. About 40 feet away. you're either going to have to climb around it or climb over it. But what a ridiculous place to mound up snow like that.
Totally. Is that totally in the beeline direction, or is it the walkway?
It's the walkway that you have to traverse to get out to the terrace.
I can't do a more direct route towards. Well,
That's-
I'm caring about the direction like Blanca told me, heading towards the tram.
If you wanted to, you could slip through the railing and drop about 8 feet down to the snow.
Easy, easy, easy. Yeah, I cat fall even. Sure, I'm doing that.